Hello y'all, and I am back with doing the political compass. The reason I'm doing this is because my friend Noel, rather Protokin, on his I believe YouTube page has posted a video which he does this test, and hence today I am doing this and I will beat him at it. No, I'm not. This isn't a test per se. Alright, let's start with these statements. I'm gonna answer them truthfully. If economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations. I think this is an obvious one. Yes, humanity is more important than your corporation. I don't support my country with this went wrong. I mean, if your country commits mass genocide, and you support it, I'm sorry, but there's something wrong with that. No one chooses their country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. This is one of the most stupid statements that I've read on the political compass. Strongly disagree. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. Now let me just say that each race has its own superior qualities. For example, Asians are generally smarter, black people are generally better at sports, and white people are generally nicer. But I will say, as an Asian, that we do have many superior qualities. Other races, we have a lot of inferior qualities, but we have a lot of superior qualities. I don't think this is a racist statement to make. Frankly, my enemy is my friend. Okay, this is actually false. It's a logical fallacy. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Sometimes, I guess, in some situations. There is now a worrying future of information and entertainment. Yes, what is information, what is entertainment? Apparently people can't tell you anymore. People are ultimately more divided by class and nationality. This is simply not true, I think. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. Strongly agree. Okay, this is a very, very weird point, I would say, because corporations do require regulation for obvious reasons. Excuse me. But I have no idea why it has anything to do with the environment. I disagree with it because I think they're trying to push an environmental point here. However, corporations do require regulation for another reason, which is obviously that you can't let them have a monopoly. From each according to his ability, from each to each according to his need. This is communism. Sorry, socialism. Free the market, free of the people. In theory, yes. I wouldn't say that it's the only factor, but generically, if you have everything else fixed and you free the market, the people are freer. It is a sad reflection of our society. Something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled-branded consumer product. I sort of agree. Yeah, I sort of agree. Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. I strongly disagree with this. Land is land and it's property. It's regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. I disagree. While there are obviously people who just make a lot of money, a lot of rich people actually contribute a lot to society. They make a lot of money, and then some of them are philanthropists, and even those who aren't philanthropists, they are creating jobs. No one ever talks about how rich people create jobs. Everyone's just hating on them and making them pay more wealth taxes, but when you think about it, they're creating jobs. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. Agree. I would strongly agree. But I think it's sometimes necessary because you need to defend your own economy. The only social responsibility, yeah. The rich are too highly taxed, strongly agree. Those with ability, yeah, strongly agree. The problem with this statement, and I agree that businesses should be penalized for misleading the public, but the government defines it, you see. The government defines it. And the government is political. Right? Any government is political. Henceforth, you cannot have a government which will be unbiased and will... I don't trust the government to make such decisions with penalizing businesses that mislead the public, which really just means disagree with them. The genuine free market, yes, we cannot allow monopolies. Monopolies are one of the worst things, and we need to make sure they are not allowed. Abortion when a woman's life is not... Okay, I'm not gonna argue for some of these, because we can argue all day, but strongly agree, especially because they mentioned this phrase. I think strongly agree. All authority should be questioned. Strongly agree. And eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. This is very barbarian. Disagree. Yes, obviously, I should not be paying for some theater, which frankly is not making money. Okay, this is one of the stupidest statements. This is probably the stupidest one that's on the political compass. Classroom attendance is obviously should be compulsory. Like, I don't get the argument for it not being compulsory. Like, if you're sick, fine, but like, it should be illegal to play truant. Like, not go to school without like parental consent. All people have their rights. Disagree mostly because own kind is a bit, I guess, like, you could redefine own kind depending on how it is. I guess that I think about it, own kind actually means more of like people with more similar values, which I guess is probably, avoids arguments, avoids violence. Good parents are to spanking children. Unfortunately, I agree. I disagree with the practice of spanking, but it's about discipline. It's natural for, yes, strongly agree. Possessing marijuana for personal use is a criminal offense. Okay, this actually always been a tough one. Like, frankly, on the surface, I agree. I think you should be allowed to smoke whatever you want. But now that I think about it, if you're allowed to smoke marijuana on the street, the whole street smells like Ron DeSantis said something about this one, but like the whole street smells horrible. Like, smoking marijuana. Oh my god, the smell. The smell is absolutely horrible. The smell of marijuana is horrible. So henceforth, I disagree. It should probably be a criminal offense. Maybe it shouldn't be prosecuted as much, but like, ugh, disgusting. The prime future. I agree. Depending on, okay, next one. I know I sound ableist and hateful, but inheritable disabilities. Like, when you think about it, there are some of these disabilities that you really shouldn't be allowed to use. I wouldn't say this is the most important thing. I think children should accept discipline, but like, it's not the most important thing. There are no savage and civilized peoples. Don't tell me that if you have human cannibals, then these are some of the most civilized people you've met. These are uncivilized people. Uncivilized people exist. They eat humans. They torture dogs. sorry, I'm so sorry. I have a bad cough. Next one. Those who are able to work and refuse, obviously. You should not expect society's support if you're able to work and refuse the opportunity. Like, you can't just, I don't know, not work and make money. That's a stupid proposition. When you travel, yes, it's obvious. Some of them could be. I don't think the majority are, but I think some of them can be. What's good for the most successful corporation is ultimately good for all of us. Not always, sometimes, not always. No broadcasting institutions. I strongly agree. The government should not be funding broadcasting institutions. Okay, our civil liberties, I disagree. Oh, this is an advantage. I disagree with one, but I mean, it is an advantage. You can't say that it isn't. Electronic age. No, I disagree. Because like anyone could be watching what you're doing. You see, death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. Yeah. If you grab someone, you smash his head into the ground, and then you grab his body, tie it to your car, and drive along the street, then yes, you should get a death penalty. Next one I disagree with. I think this is encouraging class warfare. Abstract art. Okay, my friend Prodigan made a video about this, and he mentioned my ideas on abstract art, and I completely agree with that. Abstract art is not art. Abstract art is not art. Everyone who's watching this video needs to remember that abstract art is not art. Henceforth, I think that abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all. Strongly agree. Criminal justice. I think punishment is important, but rehabilitation is probably more important. So I disagree. It's a waste of time. Yes. If you have got some criminals who, you shouldn't try to rehabilitate. Like rapists, murderers. These people shouldn't be like rehabilitated, given the right to vote. No. If you're a rapist, if you're a murderer and you've been convicted, no, you can't. The business person, objectively, the business person and the manufacturer are more helpful to the economy than the writer or the artist. So yes, objectively they are. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. I mean, yeah, they may have careers, but homemaking is the first duty. MNCs are unethically, I disagree with this one. They're overstating it. Making use of the establishment. I don't think making use of I disagree, because establishment is establishment. And it's quite corrupt, honestly. Like not in where I stay, but like I believe we're talking broadly about the rest of the world. The establishment is a corrupt cesspool, and you do not want to be associated with them. Astrology accurately explains many things. Oh my god. What with all these? I am a Taurus. I'm born in the year of the tiger. Shut up! These things don't exist. These things don't exist. Alright? By your definition, I also identify as a pig, a horse, a sheep, a cow, and a spider, and I identify as whatever I want. You cannot be moral without being religious. I disagree. Like, morality is not something that just has to be with religion. Like, I guess religion does confirm your morality, but then those two are not mutually exclusive. Charity is a social security. Yes, charity is better than social security. I strongly agree. Social security is one of the stupidest ideas. I think charity is something that's we should all, contribute to. Some people are naturally unlucky. It's hard to make an argument against this one. You probably know people who are naturally unlucky. It is important by child school. Not the most important thing, I guess. So like, yeah. Alright, next page I know what it's about, so hence I will just answer it. I won't give any explanations, alright? Alright, we are done. And now let's see where we stand. Ooh. Okay, I actually stand in a similar position with Noel. Oh, hang on, wait, I missed it here. It's actually quite similar, actually. I'm just slightly... I guess, like, our answers were quite different, especially on the last page. But I think, like, his general ideas on some things, especially because I put more strongly than him, I guess. But, like, yeah, this is my political compass. So, yay! I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.